Welcome to this special episode of my vlog. This is my vlog number 100. Yay! Reason to celebrate. And what better way to celebrate than taking you on a very special tour around the campus. So here we are currently on one of the many trail networks that we have that go across, that you can go running or just walking between the meetings. Currently, obviously, we all work from home, so we don't get to use it as often as some might like to. But after work, it's close to the house. I'm still coming here. So one room that was closed for most of the COVID time is actually the Microsoft garage. It's a room where we can tinker around on different projects. It has 3D printers, something I look very much forward to use on a more regular basis once the campus opens back up. But it's a creative maker space here on the campus. Around the campus, there is awesome outdoor meeting spaces for meetings. Besides the Treehouse, there is some meeting spaces just in areas like this, where you have between office buildings, you have the possibility to make a reservation for a meeting room and then conduct your meeting, because everybody knows out in the green, creativity is just at its best. There's even dining. If you brought your lunch, or sometimes there's food trucks nearby, they actually post the schedule of the food trucks that they expect, so you can check out what you want to eat. And then just as you would go into a park in the city you live in, here you can go in the park on campus and enjoy the lunch with your colleagues. So here we are inside in one of these cabin meeting places. You see it has nice chairs, there's a fireplace, but also the rest of the room is fully equipped with everything you need for an efficient meeting. Big screen to project, whiteboard to take some notes. Also in summer you can open these whole doors so you really get that fresh air and the juices going to increase productivity. So behind me is the EBC, it's our executive briefing center. This is where we get the opportunity to talk to some of the most innovative customers around the world. It's something that I tremendously enjoy about my role here at Corp, to have the chance to hear how customers want to use our technology and tell them about new innovation to help them transform their business. This place is one of my most recent discovery. When I started to become the product marketing manager for Azure Percept, people told me about this room where they actually can build demo that looks like a factory or a workshop, to see could the camera, or can we leverage AI and the camera feed to detect quality issues, detect safety hazards if somebody gets too close, let's say, to a running machine. And that's all happening in here. And I think this is a super awesome, cool room to play around. And who knows, maybe a future demo about Azure Percept I will also build in here. So here we are at the Treehouses. You may have seen that once in the press when it was released. I was still working in Switzerland and read it, I think, in 20 Minuten or so. But you can see, like, here behind me is what we call kind of like a teamwork area. And then here in the middle, we actually have an area that is open to the public, because sometimes, at least in pre-COVID times, you saw kids playing around. And then over there, we actually have the meeting room, which is where I interviewed Thomas Maurer when he just started. And I will link the vlog to that interview up in the corner so you can check it out. Let me quickly just show you how beautiful here it is. You see the structure here. There's one platform more up here through the trees. You might see the other tree house that I mentioned is the big meeting room. Here we have some chairs. Imagine you have to write some emails and you do so from up here. Here we are in the Commons. The Commons is the area where we have a lot of different restaurants. You have different banks here. It's kind of like a big outdoor and indoor mall. You have a sports store here where you can bring your bike for maintenance or even buy new bikes or ski or snowboards depending on the seasons. If I were to guess, I would say probably more than 20 different food options here. Beautiful outdoor space to hang out, to eat. At the end of here, there is a beautiful soccer field that serves as a sports field, but it's also where during summer sometimes we have big events. One time they streamed a movie for employees there, which was an awesome idea. Sadly, COVID prevented that last year in the summer and this year. Otherwise, I would have loved to enjoy it. This is pretty much it from my campus tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots of different awesome places. If you have any question, leave it in the comments. If you haven't yet, please make sure you subscribe and share it with anybody you think who would enjoy a private tour on the campus. D. Dave Kurt out.